Hello everybody. So a couple days ago I went to the park as I often do, and then as I was walking down the footpath in the wooded area, suddenly I heard a noise behind me. So I looked around and it looked like a little child at first, but then I looked closer because it looked like a bit strange, and it actually looked like an alien from what you see in cartoons. And so I was just frozen with fear because I couldn't move. But then it started running towards me, so I started running away from it, and I was like running really fast as I could. And then I looked at it; it was not getting any further. And then after about 10 seconds, there was another one running towards me from the front. So now I turned off the footpath. I turned right, and I was running through the forest because about 20-30 meters further there's like really big field. So I was running towards the field, and as I got to the field there was already like 5 or 6 more of them there, and they were all surrounding me now, and these two were right behind me. So I was like circled, like in the middle of the circle of them, and I had nowhere to go. And then suddenly I heard really what I could describe like really huge sound from above. So I looked up, and there was like really big, I'm guessing their spaceship. It was kind of like green, silvery color, and then suddenly I felt like I'm falling, and like everything got black, and I was falling, and then I opened my eyes, and I just saw everything white, and I was lying down on something, and I couldn't move at all. Like, I tried to talk, I tried to scream, I couldn't like move anything. Like only thing I could move was my eyelids and my eyes, like, and I couldn't do anything. And then like I saw like these things, aliens, I'm guessing. There were like three of them. They came towards me, and so now I could see them properly. Like they had like really big eyes, but the whole eye was just like all black. Like we had the pupil, or what it's called, like inside the eye with the black part. Their eyes was like completely like black, both of them, like round, big ones. And I'm guessing they were looking at me. And then one of them had like this shiny silver thing. It looked like a kind of rectangular, but like rounded. So it put on my head, and I could feel like little vibrations. And then I could feel like I was falling asleep, but I tried really hard, like not to fall asleep. But then the next thing I know, I was again back in a field where I was before, and now it was like all rainy and wet, and it was very surprising. So I went back home, and turned out that I've been away from home for 2 days. And I know this sounds unbelievable, but I confirmed that with my flatmates, and they were wondering where I was gone for 2 days. But because we don't often talk or see each other that much, so they thought I probably was my friends, which I sometimes do, and so that's why they didn't report it. And this is my only proof that it's real. Like if it wasn't for the flatmates, I would think I'm crazy in my head that I'm imagining this, but I know for sure that I'm not, because that's the only thing I can remember, and I have a proof. I have solid proof. I was away for 2 days, so that's how I know it was real. I know I realized that you guys probably think I'm crazy, or I'm imagining this, or I'm just making this up. Only I know that I'm not. I don't know what why. I'm thinking they took me for some test or whatever. I don't know. Like physically, I feel like slightly weak, but nothing really much different from the usual. So I don't know what was all that about. Whether they took me to for some tests or whatever, I don't know. Um, anyway, I'm just like thankful to be back, and I realized that we should take nothing for granted. And I don't know what else to say. I know I realize this sounds completely crazy, and like I'm very rational person. I always like think everything logically, but this one I cannot understand. I'm I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. Um, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Hopefully.